Let's now go to Janet Hook, who's been watching the Gingrich campaign. Janet, you know, we're now looking at possibly a double-digit win by Romney if the polls prove true over Gingrich. What does Gingrich do then?
Well, I got to say, the way the Gingrich forces keep their spirits up is by looking beyond Florida. And I think the farther they look, the better it looks, because what they see is on Super Tuesday, there are a lot of southern states they're going to be voting, and they're looking to states that are more favorable to Gingrich to give them a turnaround. Because the things that have been giving him a boost previously, all of these debate performances that get him a lot of attention, there isn't going to be another one until February 22nd. So February is going to be a hard month for Gingrich. There are a bunch of caucus states that he doesn't have much reason to think he's going to do very well in the very next one, which is in Nevada.
And Super Tuesday is, what's the date?
That's in the first Tuesday in March, right. And there are going to be 10 states voting at once. Yeah. And that's the fact that they're going to be competing in so many states on one single day is a problem for Gingrich because he doesn't have a lot of money. But on the other hand, they see that it makes it harder for Mitt Romney to do to him on Super Tuesday what he was able to do in Florida, which was to carpet bomb one single state with all kinds of ads and money. It's kind of hard to do that across the country in 10 different states at once.
So it sounds like it would be a mistake to think that a big win tonight in any way ends this race. Gingrich is in for the long haul. Super Tuesday could change the dynamic once again. We've already seen Gingrich come back from the dead, what, twice in this campaign?
Right. He's like a cat with 9 lives. You just don't know if he's on his 4th life or his 9th life, you know? And I do think that, I mean, it's going to be a big blow. And it's going to for Gingrich to win in double digits in Florida, especially when you think back just a week ago how high his campaign was flying. Yeah. It just shows the roller coaster has really steep climbs and drops.
What went wrong?
Well, it really was just the state was just saturated with campaign ads attacking Newt. And one thing you can say is I think that Gingrich's campaign has been strongest when he's been able to keep the focus on issues and not on him personally. And in South Carolina, those debate performances helped define Gingrich as a policy guy with big ideas, and not big controversial ideas like he espoused in Florida of, you know, establishing a space colony on the moon. And so he contributed to the focus on personal attacks in Florida in that he responded to Romney's attack on him by attacking back. And I think that's the kind of campaign that Gingrich is not very well equipped to win.
So we saw a Romney campaign up to Florida where he, to some degree, tried to stay above the fray, didn't do direct attacks on Gingrich. He let his super PAC do the attacks, but he didn't do them himself. In Florida, the tenor clearly changed. He got much more aggressive, went after Gingrich. What does he do now? Does he have to, if he gets a big win in Florida, can he ignore Gingrich again, or is he going to have to keep up the fight?
My guess is he will ignore Gingrich at his peril. I mean, I think what you described is right. For the first few weeks, the first month of this campaign, it was almost like Mitt Romney was presuming that he was going to be the nominee and that he personally was running as if he were running in a general election. Yeah. And Gingrich and Santorum showed him that he has a primary fight on his hands. He might be able to return a little bit to the above the fray approach for these caucuses coming up. But I think that he can't count Gingrich out, and he's got so much ammunition to use against him. My guess is he's not going to stop using it.
Yeah. You mentioned Santorum. Is he going to stay in the race, and if so, why?
Well, my sense is he's not going anywhere anytime soon, and people have told me that part of it is that he kind of agrees with Gingrich that the not anti-Romney vote among Republican primary voters is bigger than the pro-Romney vote. And the problem is it's been divided among Santorum, Paul, and Gingrich. So I think Santorum figures Gingrich is such a volatile character. If he implodes and drops out before Santorum does, maybe Santorum becomes the alternative to Romney.
Yeah. Although if Romney wins by more than 40% tonight, that sort of undercuts this argument that he can't get enough support to to win a primary, right?
It certainly does, and that's why I think we can't really know what the next stage is going to look like until we see tonight exactly how big the Mitt Romney win is in Florida.